senior night for our cheer and dance seniors. At this time, please direct your attention to the video board to meet these special seniors and their parents.
My name is Elena Andres. My mom is Annette Andres. I'm a varsity cheerleader. My most influential person probably is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. My future plans are to study biological sciences and eventually get into medical school. My name is Reagan Carlson. My parents are Tim and Kelly Carlson. I'm a varsity cheerleader. The most influential person in my life is Megan Heichel, and my future plans are to major in finance. Hi, my name is Casey Coleman. I'm a varsity cheerleader. My most influential person is Miss Bolton, and my future plans are to go to UNL for nursing. My name is Megan Heichel. My parents are Fred and Valerie Heichel. I do varsity cheer, and my most influential person is Reagan Carlson, and I plan to study aviation at the University of Omaha. Hi, my name is Karen McCamey. My parents are Joanna and Ronnie McCamey. I'm varsity cheer captain, and my most influential person is Justin Bieber. My future plans are to go to UNL and study for nursing. Hi, my name is Kylie Morton. My parents are Tammy and Grace Morton. I'm the varsity cheer captain. The biggest influence in my life is Jesus, and my future plans are to study criminal justice. Hi, my name is Lily Robinson. I'm a varsity cheerleader, and my biggest inspiration is Rob Scurry, and my future plans are to go to South Dakota State University and major in nursing. Hi guys, my name is Lindsay Shano. My parents are Eric and Tracy Shano. I'm a varsity cheer. The most influential person in my life is Mr. Adam Sandler, and I plan on going to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln to study architecture and construction management. My name is Brooklyn Bretton. My parents are Leanne and Gary Bretton. I'm on the dance team. The most influential people in my life would be my parents, and my future plans are to major in Phoenix. My name is Grayson Carver. I am the daughter of Steve and Lindsay Carver. I am on the dance team, and the most influential person in my life would be my cousins, and I plan to go to a family college and study elementary education. My name is Alyssa Salinas, daughter of Lily and Arturo Salinas. I am on the dance team, and my most influential person is my brother, and I am planning on attending the University of Lincoln to major in education.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for these seniors and their parents for all of their contributions to Papillion La Vista High School. Thank you, seniors, and congratulations. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Foundation Field for Homecoming 2022. Monarch fans, let's welcome our guest this evening, the Bulldogs from Omaha Burke High School. Tonight, those Bulldogs come to take on your Papillion La Vista Monarchs. Papillion La Vista High School and the Metro Athletic Conference would like to remind you that good sportsmanship is an expectation. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game, those who play it, coach it, and officiate it. Let's all be committed to the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Thank you, and enjoy tonight's game. Monarch fans, be tickets through the end of the second quarter. Please have your tickets out and available as the drawing will occur during halftime. If you are new tonight, please report to the concession stand with your ticket. Again, the Booster Club selling 50-50 raffle tickets through the end of the second quarter. Good luck. Continuing pregame this evening, the Monarch Marching Band will perform their contest show, The Sun, the Moon, the Stars, under the direction of drum majors Meredith Fuller, Cassidy Welsh, and Hudson Carrico. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Marching Monarchs! school's Naval Junior ROTC Color Guard. The members of the Color Guard tonight are Matthew Bradley, Molly Ratchford, Sean Leroy, commanded by Benjamin Bowen.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brody Carter, joined by my colleague Armando Alvarez, and welcome to the POV Media broadcast of Friday Night Lights High School football between the Papillion La Vista Monarchs and the Omaha Burke Bulldogs. Thank you to Chick-fil-A for providing the food for the POV Media crew. The Bulldogs won the toss. They will receive. The Monarchs will have the ball at the second half. Some things to know about your Monarchs. The Monarchs are coming off back-to-back wins, beating Benson 44-10, led by Tavian Pirtle's 184 passing yard game and 3 touchdown game, also completing 70% of his passes during the game. Tavian Pirtle leads the Monarch offense with 131.6 total offensive yards. Josh Robles leads the Monarchs in defense with 8.3 tackles per game, becoming the anchor on the Monarch defense. The Monarchs have won 2 straight games with a record of 2-3. The Monarchs' next game is against the Omaha Central Eagles. The Eagles have lost 4 straight games after winning in Week 1. Their previous loss was to Omaha North, 40-0. The Eagles' record is 1-4. Some things to know about the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are coming off a loss to Creighton Prep in a brutal fashion, 37-0. Mostly stopped by the Junior Jays defense, not allowing that Bulldog offense to get going, only allowing 118 total offensive yards. Quarterback Rodney Whaley leads the Bulldogs in total offensive passing yards per game with 121.3, and passing yards per game 131. Bulldogs' next game is against the Benson Bunnies, who recently came off 2 straight losses, 42-10 against Omaha North, and another loss to Papillion La Vista, 44-10. The Bunnies' record is now 2-3. Some stats for your Monarchs.
And how is everyone doing on this fine September night? It is 72 degrees with a wind chill of 12 miles per hour heading northwest as your Monarchs are heading down to the field here tonight on this last day of September. October's roaming around, and it's gonna be spooky hours in Papillion. And you like how this team is built after 2 back-to-back victories. You like how this how the offense is doing. They're running the ball, they're throwing the ball. That's what they wanted to do in the first 3 games. That did not work, and it led to a mess. But here now, they're almost at a winning record. And let's just get this show on the road, because I am excited to commentate Friday Night Lights football here tonight. And yeah.
Now, one thing I will say about the Monarchs is that they have scored over 40 points their last 2 games. They beat Benson 44-10.
Yes. As we're basically talking about how Burke averages throughout these 5 games 5.4 points per game as a whole team on offense, and for the Monarchs they average 24.2 points per game. Expect them to just honestly just go for 30. I mean, if they could get another blowout victory, who knows what we could see if they make it to state. Because there's going to be a lot of tough teams going into the state playoffs. I expect the Monarchs to be one of them.
Ethan Watkins back to kick. Watkins has gained a total of 1,046 kickoff yards this season. Zakai Parrott. Correction, Brighton Nelson on the return for Burke.
I was about to say something before the confetti flew up to our booth. I almost got blinded by confetti. Oh my goodness. And now we have this Monarch defense who they improved so in the past 2 weeks. Let's see what they decide to do with Rodney Whaley as the quarterback for these Burke Bulldogs. Josh Robles, the linebacker, having 41 total tackles.
Whaley looks downfield. His pass is caught by Brighton Nelson.
A really good screen pass by Bryson Nelson. He found the ball, he caught it, and got about minimal yardage there, but really good play by the Monarchs defense reading that screen play.
Whaley hands the ball off to his running back.
Great tackle by Keith Harrow right there, the anchor on that defensive line for the Monarchs. know. Just can't tell. Or just.
Zamari Allen on the run there. And a very big name for this Monarch team, Payne Prestito, brought down Allen on the run.
And you've really seen Payne Prestito basically be a high-plexed, like type of football player. As always, incomplete, almost a fumble right there.
Whaley's pass intended for Terrence Nelson.
Ashton Flankman almost caused a fumble right there. Incredible tackle by him, and the Monarchs force the Bulldogs to go 3 and out. Incredible play by the defense.
Punter Tanner Nelson to punt for Burke. Isaac Pamaram and Payne Prestito back in the backfield. Pamaram takes it at the 35. He's still going. He is taken down around the Burke 43-yard line.
A really good catch for a really good receives by Isaac Pamaran. You never really see him on special teams that often. Really good by him. Sabian Proto out there for these Monarchs.
Payne Prestito with the Payne Prestito on the carry. A gain of 5. He is now down at the 39. It is 2nd and 5.
And as the Monarchs get back on Foundation Field after being away last week, expect a lot from Payne Prestito and Tabor Pirtle to be the anchors on these Monarch offenses. It's T formation here.
Prestito takes it again. Prestito averages almost 7 yards a carry.
Yes.
Which
incredible.
And he averages almost 100 yards a game, which is insane. He has 462 rushing yards this season.
And obviously, Payne Prestito, he looks like he's built like a running back. He plays like an NFL running back. Incredible running back play by him.
Prestito rolls out to, or Pirtle rolls out to his left. Pass is caught by number 15, Owen Bogatz. That is now 1st and 10. Ball on 31.
And you really like how this Monarch offense is moving the chains with their first possession in the first quarter. And, you never see this Monarch offense do this at all. Like, they just are fast-paced at this point. They really want to get down the field and score.
Prestito with the carry. Correction, Jordan Barrientos on the carry. Zakai Parrott on the stop for Omaha Burke.
And expect a lot from this Bulldog defense, and expect them to improve in this game with the losing record. They don't want to allow too many yards for the Monarchs and possibly get an upset victory here.
Pirtle fakes the handoff to Barrientos, rolls out to his right, decides to keep it himself. He is taken down around the 26, 25-yard line. It is 3rd and 4, ball on the 25-yard line.
Really good play by Marcus Buchanan, I believe, who made the tackle. And really read what Tabor Pro was about to do right there. He's not Tabor Pro is not really a scrambler, but he has an arm. He just couldn't find no one, so he had to take off by himself.
Barrientos on the run. Gain of 1. It's 4th and 3 on the 24.
Really good tackle by Mason Jones right there, reading where Presido was going to go and making the Monarchs go on 4th down here. It's a really big conversion here. Let's see if they get it. Looks like a
single setback look, and it is caught. It is a touchdown. Pass was caught by number 81, Eric Ingerson.
Incredible catch, incredible route by Eric Ingerson right there, going on a go route, and Tabor Pro was able to find Ingerson in the end zone.
I don't know what that secondary was doing. I saw Eric Ingerson wide open. He was wide open, and he just ran into the end zone.
And the formation they had going was single back set. Incredible formation. Got into the end zone for a quick 6. And tackling on another extra point.
Ethan Watkins' kick is good. It is now 7-0 Papillion La Vista.
This offense has really improved since the last time they lost.
Yes.
And that just surprised all of us. I mean, Eric Ingerson is a red zone type of tight end to go, you know, from the 10-yard line into the end zone and just do a quick route, find open, catching the touchdown.
Ethan Watkins up to boot the ball away for the Monarchs. This kid kind of reminds me a lot, very like an NFL kicker. He has 24 kickoffs, but he has over 1,000 kickoff yards with 3 touchbacks as well. Ball's picked up around the Burke 8-yard line.
Really good play by the Monarchs special teams right there, making the Burke, the Bulldog special teams, not get a whole lot of yardage there, and really good field position for this Monarch defense, as they probably will have an idea of what Burke is going to do, but this Burke offense does not want to go another 3 and out here.
Whaley passes the ball to number 2, Zakai Parrott. Correction, Brighton Nelson on the catch.
And expect Whaley and Nelson to be the QB wide receiver connection there. They expect a lot from them to be looking like Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. They expect a lot from those 2 players.
Amar Scott on the carry for the Bulldogs. Now, John Brazzi back on the team. He was with the carry. Burke looking for their first win this season. They have lost 5 in a row, which is...
It's not how you want to start a season off, but this is high school football. You don't know what you expect.
Rayleigh drops back to pass. Finds Brian Nelson.
And he had nowhere really to go. It's a 2nd down and 4. Had really nowhere to go at all. Really good play by the Monarch defense there, reading what the Bulldog offense was doing. Man, oh man.
It is 2nd and 4. Ball on the 40. Whaley keeps it himself. Correction, Mason Jones on the carry. John Brozzi on the stop for the Monarchs. It's 3rd and 3, ball on the 41.
A big 3rd down conversion here. Let's see what this Monarch defense decides to do.
Whaley back to pass, and Brighton Nelson is stopped before the 1st down marker. It is 4th and 1 from the 43.
Incredible tackle by Trent Levicki right there, reading what the receiver was gonna do there and forcing the Bulldogs to go possibly for 4th down.
It looks like that Burke offense is staying out there.
Zooey mama, they're going for 4th down.
Head coach Ron Palvic making a good decision here or not.
And there it looks.
Mark Scott on the carry, and it is. They called it a 1st down.
And they converted on that 4th down. It was tricky.
It was a 3-yard gain.
That defense is going for a 3-4 lineup here. Let's see what they decide to do here. Oh.
Trouble with the snap, and Whaley falls on it.
But it cost them yardage.
It did, yes.
And Jace Wheeler on the scene right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot be making those mistakes. But you can either blame it on the center or the quarterback there if it's regular football. But I don't know, who would you blame there?
Amar Scott on the carry. Payne Prestito on the tackle. It is now 3rd and 18. It is 3rd and 18. Bulldogs football.
They have to wish for a miracle here to go something big here.
Whaley drops back to pass. Does a short pass to number 17, Jamar Allen, and he gets the 1st down.
And you see Jamari Allen, he's listed as a wide receiver, but he plays like a running back, sort of. Leads the team in rushing yards with 108.
He kind of reminds me of a lot like Deebo Samuel.
Yes,
you know?
I was about to say that.
He's reliable in the run and the pass game.
But Deebo Samuel is not a running back. He's a wide receiver.
Yes, but they're reliable in both of them. Rodney Whaley's pass was intended for number 2, Brighton Nelson. Overthrew him a little bit. but it's 2nd and 10 ball on the 32.
Incredible coverage by Caleb Johnson there, forcing that incompletion there, and it's 2nd down and 10 for these Bulldogs. As a quarterback, Rodney Whaley, he had a good chance of getting Nelson open, but the receiver wasn't. As a quarterback, you need to have your receiver open and get the completed catch and possibly go into the end zone.
Timeout for Burke. That is their first of this first half.
And let's see what Burke decides to do here on this timeout. And that screen pass worked for Jamari Allen there. Expect a lot from them to just instantaneously just get down the field with those screen passes. They execute them well so far throughout this game. What does this Monarch defense needs to read what the offense is doing? Like, what do they need to do to improve getting on top of the Burke offense and not allowing a score at all throughout the second drive for them?
I would say this team isn't very focused on one thing, either run or pass. They do both, run and pass. So no matter what they do, you just got to be careful on what they're doing. Number 3, Mason Jones on the carry.
They try to do that trickery right there with Mason Jones getting he got the ball, faked it, and then went to the left. Got 5 yards there, but how would that work on this 3rd down? This might be the last time I'm going to say this, since it's the last day of September, but it is truly scary hours here, people, on this 3rd down.
Whaley is sacked behind the line of scrimmage. He is taken down by number 81, Eric Ingerson, who scored the Monarchs touchdown on that offensive drive.
The initial touchdown, and then he just got a big play for this Monarch defense there. Got a sack and forced.
It is now the end of the first quarter.
It forced them to go punt the ball. Incredible play by the Monarchs so far, as they've been really locked in through on both sides of the ball. Incredible play by them, but this Bulldogs team is really struggling here, trying to find an opening and just obviously, getting the ball into the end zone, into their receivers.
If you are just joining us, my name is Brody Carter. I am joined by my colleague,
Armando Alvarez.
And you are watching a PLV Media broadcast of Friday Night Lights High School Football. Thank you to Chick-fil-A for providing the food for PLV Media crew. Great sandwiches.
And Ingerson literally just laid the smackdown on Whaley right there, forcing that sack.
Burke holds the
really good punt by Tanner Nelson right there, not allowing Isaac Permaran to return that and forcing the Monarchs to start on their own 7-yard line. Incredible punt by him. He reminds me, hey, the Denver Broncos, instead of giving Russell Wilson that much money, give it to Tanner Nelson right there. Incredible punt by him, as he so far has 24 punts and 785 punt yards throughout these 5 games for the Bulldogs. Incredible.
Jordan Barrientos on the carry. Zakai Parrott on the stop for the Bulldogs. 4-yard gain. Speaking of Zakai Parrott has 43 total tackles on the year.
And he's doing that from a defensive back position. I mean, you never really see a defensive back lead the team in total tackles. Incredible.
Single back set here. Tavian Pirtle is sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
That was really scary there. That could have been a turning point on this game so far if Tavian Pirtle did not land on that ball quickly. But luckily, though, they still have the ball. They still have possession, and it's 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, ball on the Burke 6-yard line. Correction, ball on the Monarch yard line. Tavian Pirtle drops back to pass. Pass is caught by number 23, Jordan Barrientos. He is running down the sideline, and he is taken down at the 39-yard line. That is one way.
That's how you change the game there.
Yeah.
Moving the chains there. Jordan Barrientos, incredible screen pass to the right. Really good ball QB vision by Tavian Pirtle right there. Finding Barrientos and getting that Monarch first down on their own side of the field on the 38. Incredible play by Barrientos there.
Single back set for the Monarchs. Pirtle drops back to pass. His pass is caught by number 1, Isaiah Gonzalez.
Incredible. This Monarch offense has really changed from the past 2 weeks. Incredible.
It is 2nd and 1, ball on the 47.
Expect a lot from Pirtle tonight.
Pirtle hands the ball off to Payne Presido, and they get the first down. Terrence Nelson on the stop for Omaha Burke. Like we were saying before, Payne Presido averages a total of 7 yards a game. He is at an impressive 462 yards this season.
And like I said before, Presido and Barrientos are basically the two-head monster in that Monarch backfield. I mean, you never really expect what those two are going to do. But it's incredible to see both those two. They remind me more of a Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Pirtle's pass was caught by number 15, Owen Bogatz. It is now 2nd and 1, ball on the 40. Barrientos in the backfield. Isaac Pamaram in motion. Pirtle drops back to pass. Fires downfield. And it is caught for a touchdown. Caught by Owen Bogatz. Bobbled the football at the goal line. He takes it down, and it is a touchdown, Monarchs. They are now up 13-0 against the Bulldogs.
Incredible route by Owen Bogatz right there, going on a sort of a post route there, finding the end zone. He almost dropped the ball. That could have costed him a lot, but he luckily just he caught it back, and the Monarchs now are up 14-0 here.
Ethan Watkins to kick
Incredible.
the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Monarchs up 14-0 against the Omaha Burke Bulldogs. 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in this first half.
And Owen Bogas sort of reminds me of like a Wes Welker as a deep threat wide receiver. I mean, incredible route by him, exposing that secondary, getting into the end zone, and yeah, incredible job by this Monarch offense so far in this game.
Everyone breathed a sigh of relief when he caught that. Everyone thought that he did not catch the ball at the incompletion or when he bobbled it, but he somehow came down with it in the end zone. And Monarchs are now up 14-0. Ethan Watkins sets kick.
And then Bogas really it dropped the ball there. Expect an earful if he dropped the ball there on Monday morning. You do not want to start out the week getting flamed for dropping an easy pass. But luckily he didn't.
Watkins' kick goes out around the 16-yard line.
It's a flag there as well.
Free kick out of bounds. Home team. Ball will be placed at the 39-yard line. That is something you do not want after you score a big touchdown. That is not what you want to do.
And obviously it's an NFL type of penalty. I mean, NFL kickers do that. You know, it's just how. I mean, NFL kickers do that. I mean,
Yep.
there's nothing really you could say there.
Whaley rolls to his right, decides to keep it himself, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Correction, that was Mason Jones on the carry. John Brazzi with the tackle.
And the Monarchs are really glad to have John Brazzi there, as they were their missing piece throughout these 2 weeks. Incredible play, tackle by him, and it's now 2nd down and 11.
Mark Scott in the backfield. Rodney Whaley drops back to pass. His pass is complete at the 53-yard line by number 13, Marcus Buchanan. Isaac Pamaram on the stop for the Monarchs.
And Isaac Buchanan, he really is the 3rd wide receiver on this Bulldog team. Incredible route right by him, an incredible out route. Marcus Buchanan there, incredible route by him, out route by him, and getting the Monarchs, or the Bulldogs, to move the chains here.
Whaley drops back to pass. His pass is caught by number 4, Tanner Nielsen. Pass was brought down by Ashton Blakeman for Papillion La Vista. It's Burke's ball on the Monarch 41-yard line. 2nd and 3 with 7:35 left to go in this first half. Whaley hands the ball off to Jamari Allen. He was taken down by Keith Harrer in the backfield. 3-yard loss on the play is 3rd and 6. Ball on the 44.
And the Monarch defense there, especially with Keith Harrer, really knew where the offense was going to go there. Incredible tackle by Keith Harrer right there, reading what the Bulldogs had written up, as they knew it was obviously an obvious run play. more like a halfback sort of like inside zone there.
It is Burke's second timeout. They have one remaining in this first half.
They're not really sure what to do with this offense so far for this Bulldog team. They have used both their timeouts. They don't know what they're actually doing here. Let's see what Ron Pavlik has written up for this Monarch team.
Ron Whaley passes the ball downfield, and it is intercepted by number 5, Trent Levicki. He is at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and he is taken down around midfield.
Really good interception by Trent Levicki right there, as he breaks the bat on the scoreboard. His knee did not hurt after he took that, but incredible play right there. He reminds me of another number 5 in the NFL that plays for the Los Angeles Rams. I'm not going to say his name, but people at home, you already know who I'm talking about. Really good starting field position for the Monarchs offense after that interception.
Pirtle has trouble with the snap. And the Burke Bulldogs claim they fall on it. And it is Burke football.
And Logan Nielsen with the recovery there. I don't know if that is just karma or not, but it really just showed right there. As halftime will be homecoming court for Papillion La Vista. And then after that is the Papillion La Vista High School band. And after that, the Papillion La Vista High School dance team for your halftime show.
Omar Scott in the backfield with Whaley. Whaley rolls back. Pass is tipped by Payne Prestito. Pass is incomplete. It is 2nd and 10. Ball at the 37.
And the pass was almost intercepted, but really good bat down by Payne Prestito there. It almost could have been intercepted almost by Levi Littleton, a homecoming corps member for the men's side.
Whaley has trouble with the snap. And it is a fumble taken back by number 8. Josh Robles with the scoop and score. It'll be Papillion La Vista's touchdown. Correction, an interception. Rayleigh's arm was not going forward, and it was an interception. It's now 20-0 Monarchs.
And Josh Robles with that pick 6 going the other way. That Monarch defense has really shaped up here in this game, mostly dominating this Bulldog offense so far. Incredible play. Josh Robles reminds me, as the referees reviewed it, and it is indeed a touchdown. And Josh Robles reminds me of like a Will Anderson, as he got his first pick 6 of his career against Vanderbilt. He reminds me of that. And and Will Anderson and Josh Robles are both incredible players for football, and really enjoy those two while it lasts.
Ethan Watkins' kick is good. It is now 21-0. Papillion La Vista.
This Monarch crowd so far is really hyped after multiple plays just happened. An interception, then a fumble loss, then a interception back. Incredible, I just love football now. I just love football. Incredible. This is insane.
Ethan Watkins set to kick this ball off. Watkins has an impressive 1,046 yards on 24 kickoffs this season. Brighton Nelson and Marcus Buchanan back to receive for the Burke Bulldogs.
As a kick right there, that's not what the special teams wanted to do there, being at the 30-yard line. Correction, or yes, at the 30.
Aiden Asbury falls on the ball.
That ball did not go far as expected. As the wind chill has died down here at Foundation Field.
Whaley's pass is caught at the 30 by number 2, Brighton Nelson.
I expect Rodney Whaley to have Brenton Nelson as the #1 target on this Bulldog offense. I mean, every play he gets open. It's just the fact. Like he gets open as soon as the play, as the ball is snapped. So incredible play by him. As there's 5 minutes and 42 seconds here left in the second quarter, almost to halftime. My name is Armando Alfredo, joined by
Brody Carter.
And we are commentating Friday Night Lights here tonight. As a 2nd down and 6 for the Burke Bulldogs. And what does this Bulldog offense really need to change after getting back-to-back 2 interceptions on previous offensive drives? What do they need to change?
I think that you need to, one, that last interception was thrown into double coverage, I will say that. But 2, don't try and do like a Patrick Mahomes and throw it, 30, 40 yards downfield every single time that you throw it. Do little short passes like we just saw that was caught by number 4, Tanner Nielsen. Isaac Pamaram on the stop. Isaac Pamaran has 2 interceptions on defense. The ball is now at the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 5:18 left in this first half. Whaley drops back to pass, and he is brought down by number 81, Eric Ingerson. Eric Ingerson has been a big name on offense and on defense so far this game.
Yikes! My goodness, he got sandwiched. Ingerson laying another smackdown on Whaley there. My goodness. I felt bad for Whaley there. Wow, and he had nowhere to go. So he just accepted fate there, and it's a second down and 17. Yikes. That offensive line is going to get an earful after this timeout here by Burke. Their last timeout.
That was their third timeout.
Yikes. It looked like Eric Ingerson just body slammed him to the ground. My goodness. He has 2 sacks and 1 touchdown so far. If that is not impressive, I don't know what would you call it. You never really see a high school football player have that type of stat line and playing both sides of the ball and having a major impact on both sides of the ball as well. So this Monarch defense is really just stepped up. And if they go up against top offenses, I feel like they will know what the offense will do.
One thing that Monarchs have been doing that they've been struggling with these past couple weeks is they've been stopping the run game.
Yes.
Rayleigh pass is intended for number 5 and number 26, Ashton Blakeman with the interception. Ashton Blakeman, that is Whaley's 3rd interception of the game. It'll be 1st and 10 Monarchs on the Bulldog 34 with 4:05 left.
Ashton Blakeman giving the Monarchs their defense their 3rd interception of the night. My goodness. This Bulldog team is really going to get an earful on Monday morning. Prayers to them.
Barrientos on the keeper, or on the run. He is taken down at the 24-yard line.
And
one of the things that Monarchs do, they kind of remind me of the Green Bay Packers with their run game. You know, they run a little bit with A.J. Dillon, and then they switch to Aaron Jones. And then they do A.J. Dillon, and then they do Aaron Jones. This is what the Monarchs do. They have Barrientos in to make big runs, and then they have Peyton Prestito in as well. Tavian Pirtle's pass was intended for number 81, Eric Ingerson.
That was almost another red zone touchdown there. As it could have been almost it was a touchdown, but really good coverage by Zakai Parrott. Really good play by that Monarch, or Bulldog defense there.
Monarchs are in the single back set motion. Jordan Barrientos takes off, and he is into the end zone.
But there's a penalty on the field. There's a flag down. Let's see. It's our first or second penalty of the night. Let's see what these referees have up their sleeve for this call.
It was a block in the back by Mikey Whitney. It is now 2nd and 10.
Yikes, that's not what you wanted to do, as Barrientos was clear cut going up the middle and finding the end zone, but they found the penalty and it was called back. So the touchdown was called back. T formation here on 2nd down and 4.
Pirtle drops back to pass. Pass is intercepted by number 1, Zakai Parrott. He is is taken down at the 12-yard line. What a
Really
way to
good play by Zakai Parrott there, reading where Berto was going to give the ball to. Incredible play by the Bulldog defense. Expect that to be the momentum shifter for this Bulldog team, trailing 21-0 with 3 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second quarter, almost to halftime.
Whaley hands the ball off to Omar Scott. Payne Pestito on the carry. Gain of 10 on the previous play. It is 1st and 10, ball on the 22 with 2:50 left in this first half. Bulldogs looking for a big drive here in this last 2 minutes. Logan Starr on the carry. Jamari Allen, correction, on the carry. Jace Wheeler on the stop for the Monarchs. That was a loss of 1 and a 2nd and 11 ball on the 21.
And that tackle right there really showed how the Monarchs defensive line was going to play tonight. They built the Great Wall of China and stopped that Bulldogs running back there to go for more yardage there. Incredible play by Jace Wheeler the previous drive.
Whaley's pass was intended for Marcus Buchanan. Pass is incomplete. Big 3rd down here for Burke. It's 3rd and 11, ball on the 21. We are closing in on 2 minutes.
Let's see what this Burke offense decides to do. Probably have like a couple tricks up their sleeve.
Whaley. Pass is caught by number 4, Tanner Nielsen. Pass
and look
good
at
for 1st down.
And look at the punter making big plays there. I know that he's listed wide receiver DB, but incredible play by Nielsen there. But he's also a really talented punter there. Incredible play by that Bulldog offense to get a 1st down and 10.
Whaley has trouble with the snap. Thankfully recovers, and the pass is intercepted by number 20, John Brazier, and he takes it back for an interception. It is now 27-0.
But there's
Burke.
a penalty on the field. Let's see what they decide to do with this penalty. Either it's going to be on the offense or defense. Ay, ay, ay. 3rd penalty of the night here.
What is that? 5th pick for each team?
And that's a blindside block on the Monarch defense there. A penalty on Dallas Hamilton, number 58. And it's
1st and 10 for Papillion La Vista. It is their ball, but
that the touchdown was
the
called
touchdown
back.
was called back.
It would have been amazing if they went up 28 to nothing. You do not want to pull an Atlanta Falcons to go to blow a 28-3 lead.
Jordan Barrientos on the carry. Logan Nielsen on the stop for the Bulldogs.
A really good offensive protection and really good offensive block by Mr. number 68, POV Media's own Cole Bader on that block, ensuring Barrientos to get free for a little bit. So it's a timeout for these Monarchs here. This Monarch offense has really just showed up for tonight's game. Multiple different incredible plays by both teams. Let's see what they decide to do here on the 2nd down and 9 at the Bulldog 26-yard line.
David Pirtle fakes the handoff to Barrientos, and he is taken down for the sack. Sack was by number 17, Jamari Allen.
And the penalty that was called back for the pick 6, it was a block by block. The defense was able to maintain an illegal block in the back. Penalty is called in football.
David Pirtle,
Paving
Pirtle's pass is caught by number 12, Isaac Pamaram. It'll be a Papillion La Vista touchdown.
Incredible route by Isaac Pamaran, going up, making a route up the middle and cutting to, I mean, it looked like a streak route, going up the middle and just finding the end zone there to tackle on another score and making the Monarchs go up 28-0.
Pirtle rolls to his right.
Looks like they go for 2 here. And they get it.
Rao's pass is caught by number 29, Eli Webb. It is now 29.
Conversion. I'm really shocked that they went for 2 there, assuring that they had the score there, but they wanted to go to 2 to add salt to the wound there. As the penalty that was called back, it was for the pick 6, as I mentioned before the touchdown, was a block by block penalty.
Which is basically an illegal block in the back in the NFL.
Which is a illegal block in the back in the NFL, but in high school football, the penalty doesn't really count, and for the defense, or it does. Confusing call there.
Ethan Watkins set to boot the ball away after the 2-point conversion. Ball was fallen on by number 31, Aiden Ashburn. Ball is on the 40-yard line.
What does this Bulldog team decide to do here with 41 seconds left to obviously get into halftime, possibly go make a score as a trail here? Expect them to make a go down the field, make a shot downfield.
Whaley hands it off to Jamari Allen.
And they have no timeouts left, so they would have to use the hurry-up offense here for this for this Bulldog team. As both teams are getting ready to go into their locker rooms And it's now halftime.
It is 29-0 at the end of half. Our halftime show is Hoko Homecoming Court, PLHS Band, and then your dance team.
See y'all
In 10 minutes.
After the halftime. Enjoy the halftime show, and see you in the second half.
Good evening and welcome to PLHS Homecoming 2022. We've had a great spirit week and look forward to the dance, a night in New York City, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Coronation will be held at 10 p.m. tomorrow. This time, let's meet our candidates and their parents. Cole Vader, son of Rich and Lisa Vader. Cole plays football and soccer, and he powerlifts in the off-season. Cole is also an academy student at the Henry Dolan Zoo, as well as PLB Media. Cole enjoys hanging out with friends or staying inside and relaxing. He hopes to go to UNL and one day become a software engineer. McAllen Ford, third son of Carol Ford Danker. McAllen is a member of HOSA Senior Committee and is an applicant for the National Honor Society. McAllen is an AP scholar with most of his time being delegated for pursuing knowledge while spending the rest of his free time acting and watching a wide variety of shows. With his knowledge, he hopes to bring light in the darkest corners of the world one day by pursuing biomedical or nuclear engineering. Colton Hagan, son of Wendy Labadie and Jeff Hagan. Colton plays football and wrestles for the Monarchs. He plans on going to college after high school and majoring in engineering. Meredith Kohler, daughter of Dave and Lynn Kohler. Meredith is involved in numerous school activities. She is the head drum major of the Marching Monarchs, a producer in the PLB Media Academy, and a varsity and unified bowler. She is also a member of National Honor Society, Senior Committee, Student Ambassadors, Student Council, Tri-M, Jazz Band, and was awarded the Outstanding Sophomore Student by the Exchange Club of Omaha. She hopes to study film and media production in college to become a director or editor. Kylie Morton, daughter of Ken and Reggie Morton. Kylie is varsity cheer captain and All-American cheerleader. She participates in track, NHS, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, PL Club, Senior Class Committee, and is president of the Fishing Club. She is planning on continuing her cheerleading career in college. James Rasser, son of Eric and Andrea Rasser. James has been involved in the fine arts his entire high school career. He has performed in school musical productions of Aida, Chicago, and the SpongeBob musical. He's also been in the tenor-based show choir Monarchy and the mixed varsity show choir Free Spirit all 4 years of his career. He is president of Tri-M, co-president of ITS, and dance captain of Free Spirit. He has a passion for learning and is excited for college. He enjoys writing and producing music on Spanish Club officer and a member of National Honor Society and Senior Committee. Danica is planning on going to college to study medicine and languages. Anna Siss, daughter of Gavin and Tracy Siss. Anna plays varsity volleyball and soccer. She is involved in National Honor Society and Senior Committee. Anna is a member of Circle of Friends, PL Club, Senior Committee, FCA, and Leo Club. Anna enjoys spending time with her family and watching sports. Mia Slazinski, daughter of TJ and Julie Slazinski. Mia plays varsity basketball. She is a member of National Honor Society and Senior Committee. Mia is involved in the Leo Club, Fishing Club, and PL Club. Mia enjoys hanging out with her friends and family in her free time and going to Target. Piper Sapinski, daughter of Kevin and Martha Sapinski. Piper plays on the high school golf team, is a part of DECA, Circle of Friends, and National Honor Society. Piper plans to major in business at the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. Josh Steppenstein, son of Ben and Jessica Steppenstein. Josh participates in the drama and choir departments in school. He is involved in the play, musical, and 2 show choirs outside of the school day. In his free time, he's either working or hanging out with friends and aspires to be a choreographer in the future. Macy Waldron, daughter of Greg and Rebecca Waldron. Macy plays club and high school soccer, did varsity cheer freshman through junior year, is president of student council, and president of National Honor Society. She is also a member of DECA, Key Club, Leo Club, Senior Committee, FCA, the STEM Academy, and of course, Fishing Club. Levi Widowson, son of Bob and Lisa Widowson. Levi is involved in both sides of the spectrum of high school activities, as he is involved in both football and show choir. Levi is a captain in show choir and has also performed in the school musical as well. He is interested in the fields of psychology or perhaps physical therapy in the future. Parker Wolf, son of Patrick and Christine Wolf. Parker is involved in many activities throughout the school, including baseball, bowling, and unified sports, as well as being a part of the National Honor Society. Parker's favorite activity is band, playing in the concert band, jazz band, marching band, show band, and pep band, as well as other bands throughout the community. Christopher Zhang, son of Jenny Wu and Shu Yu Zhang. Christopher is involved in marching band and show band, as well as being a member of DECA, Key Club, Tri-M, and National Honor Society, and also runs track. Christopher hopes to attend the University of Nebraska, Omaha, in order to study computer engineering. Ava Zerline, daughter of Jill and John Zerline. Ava is Vice President of Communications for Nebraska DECA, President of Papillion La Vista's DECA chapter, Editor-in-Chief of the yearbook, and a member of National Honor Society. Ava hopes to attend an out-of-state university, majoring in either journalism or communications. Ava is passionate about volunteering for Project Outright as the social media officer, which is an organization featured and focusing on helping high school and college students with mental health. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the 2022 Papillion La Vista High School Homecoming Course.
playing? Who's West Side playing? What do you want me to start with? All right. Ready? We're gonna go at 1 minute. All right. Welcome back from halftime. My name is Brody Carter, joined by
Armando Alvarez.
and the Bulldogs are currently trailing 29-0 against Papillion La Vista Monarchs. Halftime was the homecoming court, PLS dance team, and the PLHS band. Some things that each team needs to work on is, one, for Burke, is to not try, and two, for Monarchs, rely on, help them a lot first half, and we have
Coming into during halftime, Westside, the number one, apparently just losing to Northwest. That's a major upset alert. It would be an upset of the century. I believe face the Monarchs. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a major upset alert if Westside wins. Oh, and we don't have to say that much about this Bulldog team, this Monarch defense. I mean, they have 3 interceptions so far in the first half. Incredible play by them, but honestly, this Bulldog offense needs to just get the chains moving, and obviously for the Bulldog defense, they needed to stop whatever the Monarch offense has planned and has written down on the offensive sheet. So let's see what both teams could come out the half. Omaha Westside 5-0. As North Platte is 2-3. Let's see if North Platte pulls an upset here coming out of their halftime, as we have Ethan Watkins for the Papillion La Vista Monarchs about to, or excuse me, or a correction.
like we said at the beginning of the game, Monarchs kicked the ball off for the coin toss. Now they get the ball.
Michael McGovern kicking it off. It's a scum kick.
Kick
goes out of
covered
bounds.
by Josh
Received
Robles.
by Josh Robles there. This Monarch offense starting out first down and 10 coming out of the second half with the ball.
It is first and 10, ball at the 37. Peyton Prestito in the backfield. Prestito takes the handoff, and he is tackled behind the line. First person to get him down was Michael McGovern. We've seen a lot from Prestito this first half. Let's see if we can do a lot more this second half.
Incredible read by the defense there, as Zakai Parrott on the tackle there. Incredible as I said, incredible read by the Bulldog defense there.
Pirtle rolls out to his left, finds no one downfield. He just decides to keep it himself. Solid gain of 5.
And Michael McGovern on the stop there. Tavian Pirtle had nowhere to really throw the ball to. He had to go scramble for yardage there. Got them around, I believe, 7 or 6 yards. And it's 3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down and 3 conversion here. Let's see what they decide to do here.
In motion. Payne Prestito takes it and takes the handoff, and he is stopped behind the 1st down marker. Let's gain a 1.
A lot of yardage made by Prestito there, but this Bulldog defense forces a 3 and out.
Blake Mazur coming out to punt. I believe this is the Monarchs' first punt of the game.
And it is too.
Blake Mazur
with 11 punts and 404 punt yards. Incredible numbers for a punter.
He's an incredible punter. To have only 11 punts for 404 yards.
Really, truly looks like Pat McAfee out there.
It looks like it is going to be a false start. That's going to set him back 5 yards. False start was on Trent Levicki, the wide receiver.
Ay, ay, ay. You do not want that penalty on for the special teams. Incredible punt, really good distance there. Ball rolling about
17, I think.
At the 17-yard line. Incredible punt by Blake Mazur there. Really good distance, bouncing at the 17, and the Burke Bulldogs will start on their own side of the field on 1st down and 10.
Rodney Whaley and your Burke Bulldogs coming out on offense. Let's see what Burke can do on their first drive of the second half. Jamari Allen on the carry. He is taken down around the 24-yard line.
7-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 3 from the 24.
It is a 7-yard gain, ball on the 24. See what Whaley hands it off to Allen again. We've seen a lot of Allen in the backfield. We've also seen a lot from Amar Scott as well. So one of the things that the Monarchs, or Burke, correction, has to be careful on is when you're throwing deep balls, do not throw interceptions. That has been a lot for them recently. It's 3rd and 3, ball on the 24. Whaley's pass is caught by number 2, Brighton Nelson. It is good for a 1st down. Braylon Morton on the stop for the Monarchs.
And really good tackle by Braylon Morton. They're reading what the offense was going to do on that wide receiver screen. Read it well, and now it's a 1st down and 10, but really good tackle by him.
Omar Scott on the carry. Jamari Allen, correction, is taken down on play. Gain of 1, he was tackled by John Brazzi. Monarchs are glad to have him back. Levi Widowson and Jace Wheeler coming out of the play.
Looks like they're going for a blitz on defense.
Whaley's pass is caught by Tanner Nielsen. Ball's down at 35. It is now 3rd-and-3, ball on the 35.
And as the Monarchs this defense was going for a blitz on that 2nd down play. It worked, and now it's a big 3rd down conversion here for the Burke Bulldogs.
Whaley's pass is caught by number 13, Marcus Buchanan. It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 40. Caleb Johnson with the tackle. 5-yard gain brings up 1st down. Monarchs have really got to stop the Bulldogs from scoring on this drive. But Bulldogs obviously need to score, make something happen. Whaley drops back to pass. Escapes from tacklers. Number 21, Peyton Prestito brings down Whaley. It is a gain of 4, ball on the 40. It's now 2nd and 6.
And I thought that Rodney Whaley went into that the Monarch defensive line, not coming out alive, but I thought, yeah, a great escape, great scramble yardage. It's 2nd down and 6.
Whaley drops back to pass. Pass is caught. Pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Marcus Buchanan. Buchanan had it and dropped it out of bounds. John Brazzi on the coverage for the Monarchs.
As I watched it, the Bulldog offensive line was hoping for a horse collar penalty, because it did look like he grabbed him by the horse collar, but the play was dead and it was an incomplete pass.
Whaley drops back to pass, fires downfield, overthrows Marcus Buchanan. Buchanan barely had it. Whaley just overthrew him. It is 4th and 6, ball on the 44.
An incredible go route by Marcus Buchanan there, but he couldn't get, he got the separation from Travis Hines there, but wasn't able to complete the catch and was overthrown. The ball there is Tanner Newsom will punt for the Bulldogs here. Really good punt, good distance.
Barrientos fumbles the punt. He has it. He is at the 20, 25, 30. He's taken down around the 33.
It looks like there was a penalty on the play.
This punt might be coming back.
Looks like it's not. Referees discussing what the penalty was. Still getting word here about the previous play. If you're just joining us, my name is Armando Alfrez with
Brody Carter.
commentating Friday Night Lights football. The Papillion La Vista Monarchs versus the Omaha Burke Bulldogs. As there hasn't been that too many penalties on either side of the team. Like, the penalties have died down. They really.
There are 2 fouls on the play.
You have been block in the back on the receiving team. On both on the receiving
penalties
team.
on the Monarchs.
Ay, 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 you do not want to see that.
First one was an illegal blindside block, and the other one was an illegal block in the back.
That moves the ball. First down and 10 at the Monarchs' own 6-yard line. Ay, 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 that's not where you want the offense to start.
Barrientos rolls out left. He is at the 20, 25, 30. Taken down at the 47-yard line. I guess that field position kind of worked in their favor. They got a big run. So technically got the punt back.
Sort of.
But
I mean, it's still,
yeah, if they were where they were when they got the punt, they would have been inside the red zone.
If Jordan Barrientos was a Madden right now, I would give him a 99 overall rating after that run.
Pirtle's pass is caught by number 15, Owen Bogatz. He's down around midfield at the 48-yard line. It is 2nd and 2 with a 4-yard gain. From one 48-yard line to the other 48-yard line.
Yeah, and they have clearly, this offense is just moving the chains well on this 2nd down and 6 on the Burke side of the field.
Rock Rowell in motion. Tavian Pirtle looks to pass. His pass is caught by number 23, Jordan Barrientos. No gain on the play.
Really good.
Correction, 4-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
And really good play.
On the 48.
And really good play by that Bulldog defensive line. Really reading where Barrientos was going to go there. Incredible tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and it's a 3rd down and 10, crucial 3rd down and 10 for this Monarchs.
Pirtle drops back to
offense.
pass. Fires the ball downfield. He was looking for number 81, Eric Ingerson. Could not complete the pass. It is now 4th and 10.
And as a quarterback, you do not want to make those mistakes, and it had good separation. Ingerson had really good separation on the person that was defending him, but it almost was an interception. And if he got that interception, that would have been his 2nd of the night.
Blake Missouri with 11 punts, 404 punt yards. Back
really
to punt for another really good punt.
Oh my goodness. If I was the Denver Broncos, I would take Russell Wilson's contract out for, like, how much he's getting paid, $245 million. I would give it to Blake Missouri there, the punter. He deserves that money after that fantastic punt so far. And obviously great punts throughout this whole game. I would give him that $245 million contract.
Whaley drops back to pass. Pass is caught by number 14, Brody Carlin. Now, one of the things that the Bulldogs need to do here to score a touchdown is stop doing just little 5-yard out routes and catching the ball.
I mean, this second down situation, that was a 3-yard play, a 3-yard catch. They need to get the ball down the field and get the ball moving. Looks like it's another timeout.
It'll be a Burke timeout.
It seemed like Marcus Buchanan was trying to motion but was confused. And that's when Coach Ron Pavlik called the timeout there. With 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third quarter. This game is a roller coaster of emotions here. Wow. This Monarch defense really keeping, allowing a little bit of yardage for this Bulldog offense to really go. Let's see what they do decide coming out this timeout.
Rodney's pass was intended for Brighton Nelson. It was incomplete.
And Brenton Nelson right there dropped the church's money, man. Now, as a wide receiver, you can't be dropping those balls, and dropping those catches, but he dropped the church's money there, and it's now 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs here.
Samir Allen in the backfield with Whaley. Whaley drops back to pass. His pass is caught. Caught to Jamari Allen.
And Whaley there having 5 defenders come at his face and just had really good vision there to getting the ball off in time to his receiver, but wasn't able to get the first down yardage there. And it's now 4th down and 7.
Tanner Nielsen to punt. Isaac Pamarim back deep.
Really good punt
Pamarim
there,
singles for the fair catch.
Oh my, you might as well give Russell Wilson's contract to Tanner Nielsen there. My goodness, these punters are really carried this game so far. I mean, what did they eat for breakfast this morning? Wheaties? My goodness. Wheaties? First down and 10 for your Papillion La Vista Monarchs.
A $1:56 left in this third quarter. Prestito in the backfield. Tavian Pirtle drops back to pass. His pass is caught by Isaac Gonzalez. Four-yard gain on the play. It is now 2nd and 6. Ball on the 31. Brock Rowell comes in for your Monarchs. Rowell goes in motion. Pirtle's pass is caught by number 11, Braylon Morton, who is taken down after a good gain.
Look at Braylon Morton, man, so inspirational. minute left in this third quarter. And this Monarch offense has really been like what this Michael Jordan quote said. If you quit once, it becomes a habit. Never quit. And that's what this Monarch offense has been fueled by so far.
Jordan Barrientos in the backfield. Pirtle throws it to Barrientos. Barrientos caught it at the 50. He is taken down at the 37-yard line.
Man, oh man, Jordan Barrientos almost did not catch that ball, but he got it, and it's now a Monarch first down. Incredible play by him. Look at Jordan Barrientos, man, so inspirational.
Pirtle in the shotgun. He hands it off to Jordan Barrientos. There's a flag down on the play. Short gain of 2. Logan Nielsen on the stop for the Bulldogs. Let's see who this is on.
And I really enjoyed that run play by Barrientos, the other previous drive. It's a holding call on Cole Bader. Man, Cole Bader, man, you can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that as an offensive lineman, man. You got 2 penalties so far throughout this whole season, man. Come on, man. They're gonna throw you out the games, man. Come on, man.
He's gonna get kicked out of field. The media keeps doing that.
And it's fourth quarter football. Scary hours here, people. Scary hours.
So we would like to give an upset alert from Westside Wire. North Platte is beating the undefeated Warriors 7-12. Or 7-14, correction. This would be a big upset for North Platte.
And obviously get them a good win. Get great motivation for later down in the season, as it's a cool, breezy night, mostly clear, 66 degrees, with the wind going northwest about 11 miles per hour, and it feels like 65 degrees here. Cool, chilly night. I have my coat on as well. It's really chilly, man. This is what fall football brings you people here tonight. First down and 18. There's a penalty on the play. Let's see who it is on.
It was a dead ball foul. It was snap infraction by the offense. Takes him back 5 yards. It is now first and long.
You do not want to make those mistakes. But it's now backed him up, and now it's first down at 23. Let's hope the Monarchs, or let's see if the Monarchs pull off a miracle here on first down at 23.
Barrientos with the carry. He's taken down at the 46-yard line. Short gain of 4. It's now second and 19.
And that carry right there was, I really enjoyed, just like how I enjoyed my Chick-fil-A sandwich tonight, as we give a special shout out to Chick-fil-A for providing the POV Media crew with food to eat. That chicken sandwich is in my stomach now, and I really enjoyed it.
Pirtle rolls out to his left, keeps it himself.
Penalty on the play.
He is out around the 30. the 40,
Another
34-yard line.
Another penalty on this Monarch offense.
Number 17 in the
Holding call.
On Jace Wheeler.
He likes to get rough back there, but it's a Monarch timeout. Coach Tim Williams calls the timeouts here with 11-11 in the fourth quarter. What do the Monarchs do reducing these penalties that have costed them a lot of yardage?
You honestly don't obviously want to get a lot of penalty yards because that will send you back.
Yes.
But with penalties, there are some that you do have to waste timeouts on, but you cannot be getting penalties when you are winning. Yes, they are up 29-0, but those penalties can come back and haunt them later on. After those penalties, it is now 2nd and 35. Ball is on the 38. They went from a 1st and 3 all the way to a 2nd and 35 just because of these penalties.
Let's see if the Monarchs can pull off a miracle here. Trips formation here on 2nd down and 35.
Pirtle rolls to his right. Pass is caught by Caden Bush.
Zakai Pair, their leading tackler for total tackles on defense, was there for the stop. Now it's 3rd down and 33. My goodness. Let's see what this Monarch offense has up their sleeve here.
Christian Vadas Fuentes comes in for the Monarchs. Presido in the backfield. Pirtle fires downfield. And it is incomplete. There is a flag down, however.
On the play, it looks like it could be defensive pass interference. Let's see if it is that call, because it clearly was a pass interference there, but it's a penalty that they really needed there, and it was.
Messiah Strong did not look back to locate the football.
As a DB, you have to look at the football where it's going, and
can't just push the guy over.
You just can't push the guy. You just can't do that, man. As it looks like it didn't give them a 1st down, but it got them out of where the current situation as they were.
It is 3rd and 18, ball on the 45. Like Armando was saying, it does help them because they're not 3rd and 30, but it's still a long way to go on this 3rd down. Pirtle looks for someone, tries to look for Isaac Pamaram. It's 4th and 18 from the 45.
As Blake Mazur is out there to punt. His 3rd, I believe, his 3rd punt of the night. Tavian, the Bulldog defense really locked in there and allowed no yardage at all by Tavian Pirtle as he couldn't find no one but had to throw it out of bounds. And it's another 3 and out. High punt there, almost blocked.
Ball goes out of bounds
at the
27-yard line.
27-yard line. It was a really high snap on that punt there, but almost blocked. It could have, if it was blocked, that could have been big trouble for this Monarch team. This Bulldog offense shouting back out on the field. Let's see what Coach Ron Pavlik has up his sleeve for this offense. Maybe different play calling here. I don't know.
Whaley sends Marcus Buchanan. It'll be a loss on the carry. Josh Robles on the carry. It's a 4-yard loss. It is 2nd and 14, ball on the 23. Bulldogs coming out of the huddle. Tamari Allen in the backfield with Whaley.
Another penalty has been called. False
start.
On
False
offense.
start on
Yikes.
Joseph Myers.
You do not want that penalty to happen. Second and 19 on their own 18-yard line. It looks like another penalty. It looks like this, another false start on Burke. Ay, ay, ay.
It was on the same person, Joseph Myers.
You do not want that to happen for this Bulldog offense. And as an offensive lineman, you do not want to have the same back-to-back penalties.
Whaley hands it off to Mason Jones for Burke. It is now 3rd and 25.
Homecoming candidate Levi Whittleson with the tackle there, setting up a 3rd down and 25 on the Bulldog 12. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Trouble with the snap.
And it looks like it's a fumble.
And the Monarchs fall on it. It is Monarch football.
First
Keith
down.
Harrer falls on the ball. It is now Monarch football.
Really good defensive stop by the Monarch, defense.
Excellent field position as well.
Excellent field position.
They're inside the red zone. More importantly, inside the 15.
They're locked in. People, scary hours here tonight underneath the lights.
Barrientos
night lights.
in the backfield. Barrientos with the run. He weaves through tackles. He's down at the 5-yard line.
Ay, ay, ay. This Monarch offense, man, I can tell you that they have really showed up.
They very improved from the first game.
Yeah, from the start, they looked like they were struggling, but throughout these back-to-back wins, they have really showed up here.
Barrientos takes it out right.
As it looks like it's a fumble, and it's Burke Bulldog ball there.
Marcus Buchanan on the recovery.
My goodness, you do not want that as a running back. Barrientos shaking his head, heading it to the Monarch sideline. It's not what they wanted to do there, and it's the same field position as what the Bulldogs was their last possession for them. And it'll be on their own side of the lines, on their own 6.
Whaley hands the ball off to Zamir White. Jamari Allen, correction. Eric Ingerson on the stop. Eric Ingerson had that big touchdown to make Titans go up 7-0.
Look at Eric Ingerson, man. So inspirational for this Monarch team, man. So inspirational. And it's another penalty.
I believe it is
Let's see
on
who it
Burke.
is.
Zamari Allen went out of the play too early, or too late, correction. It
From
is
their
second
own
and 13.
side of the 3. Let's see what this Monarch defense decides to do here, as they look like it's a 3-4 defense there.
Whaley's pass is intended for number 60, or number 88, David Boatman.
A really good pass deflection by Ashton Blankman. Incredible defensive play by him, not allowing that catch, and it is now a Bulldog 3rd down and 13 at their own 3-yard line. Let's see if they make a miracle here.
Whaley passes the ball. Pass is caught by Brighton Nelson. These two have been kind of the dynamic duo of this night.
And that was a bad ball by the quarterback, Whaley there, not letting his receiver get any room to just catch the ball and go. High throw for him, wasn't able to, and now the Bulldogs now have the punts here.
Jordan Barrientos and
Under
Travis
6
Hines
minutes
back.
here.
Travis Hines has trouble with the ball, and ball is down at the 37-yard line.
Really good punt, but the field position is now the Monarchs here, as the Bulldogs, timeout Monarchs here with the timeout here. Really good field position for this Monarch offense. It looks like they're gonna possibly chew the clock here and win this game with 5 minutes and 52 seconds left. Let's see what they decide how to use this clock management with this remaining time left. This Burke defense really wants the ball back and possibly get a score at the end of the game. As the offense now trots back out on the field. 1st down and 10 at the Bulldog 37-yard line.
Pirtle flips it to Peyton Prestito. He is taken down around the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
This Monarch team really needs to rely on getting the ball in bounds and possibly draining the clock down.
Honestly, if I was the Monarchs, that's what I would do this drive. Pirtle flips the ball to Braylon Morton. He is down. He runs down the sideline. He is taken out at the 20-yard line.
And that was a good trick play by the Monarchs there, having Braylon Morton in the backfield. Hey, he has the speed and just zooms by, and it's now in the red zone for the Monarchs as they take possession here. First down and 10 at the Bulldog 20-yard line.
We are approaching 5 minutes left in the game. Monarchs up 29-0. They go to Braylon Morton again, and he is down at the 1. Jamari Allen on the stop for the Bulldogs. It was a 19-yard gain. It'll be a first and goal for Papillion La Vista. Brock Rowell comes in for the Monarchs.
Really good run up the middle by Braylon Morton there. Almost got into the end zone, but was stopped at the 1-yard line. They have Barrientos back there. He could do something special if you give him the ball here. It's a penalty on the play.
The penalty was on number 71, Garen Maley. Sets it back 5 yards. The ball is now on the 6. It is first and 6 with 4:15 left in this fourth quarter on this homecoming night. Jordan Barrientos in the backfield. Another flag. Correction, timeout on the Bulldogs. That is their second timeout. They got 1 remaining left in this last 4 minutes and 4 seconds.
And obviously, they want to get one more score and to put the nail in the coffin here. And just put this game away and have the Monarchs get another victory here. Cold, chilly night here in Papillion, Nebraska. As the student section really riled up here for the Monarch side of the field.
Speaking of student section, it is Jersey night is the theme.
Yes.
For them. A lot of very good jerseys. I see a Clay Matthews jersey.
Very unique jerseys.
I saw a Demarius Thomas jersey. Rest in peace, DT. I see a lot of basketball jerseys, a lot of LeBron James.
Yeah, and also Seth Curry when he was on the Philadelphia 76ers. I do not want to see that no more.
Pirtle flips it, does a trick play, flips it to Jordan Barrientos. And it'll be another touchdown for the Monarchs. It is now 35-0 Bulldogs, and that
is the nail in the coffin for this game. Barrientos with the flip play to the outside, going to the left side of the field. Thought he was gonna get tackled for loss, and lose yardage there, but wasn't able to, or got out of that and just went into the end zone to tackle another 6, and he scored 6 like a touchdown. And it's Henry Austin kicking the PAT here tonight.
Austin's
And the kick
is good.
His first PAT of the season. And it's 36-0. Let's see. What do the Bulldogs do here with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in the quarter? I honestly do not know what they could do here. Possibly get a score so they don't look like
Get completely shut out.
they completely shut out, but can take a chance downfield.
Yeah.
And just hope for the best.
Is this Watkins? Henry Austin. All right. Henry Austin on to boot the ball to Burke. 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Let's see if Burke can at least try and score. Excellent kick. Kick is recovered by number 13, Marcus Buchanan. Buchanan takes the ball to the 15-yard line. John Brazzi on the tackle for the Monarchs. John Brazzi's been a big name. Had an interception earlier this game. Monarchs are very glad to have him back on the team. Ball is at the 16. Let's see what Whaley can do here on this drive. It was a fumble recovered by the Monarchs. It was Colton Hagan on the recovery.
And that sets him well for first and 10 for the Monarch offense. And this Bulldog offense has really
beat themselves up
and really has been through it. It's like how Raiders fans are feeling going 0-3 to start off the NFL season. Timeout.
It will be a Burke timeout. That is their last timeout of the fourth quarter.
Man, oh man, this is a rough game if you're a Burke Bulldog fan. But if you're watching for your Papillion La Vista Monarchs, for the Monarchs, just the Monarchs, if you're watching this for them, if you're a fan of them, you must be jumping for joy here.
In the last 5 games, Burke has only scored 27 points. 14 against Papillion La Vista South and 13 against Bellevue West.
And they honestly look worse than the 2008, I believe, Charlotte Bobcats for the NBA. My goodness. They went like 15 and like 68. If I'm gonna possibly look it up here.
And the Monarchs taking a knee here. Running out the clock. There is 2:10 left. And this game is ball on the 14. Let's see if the Monarchs do the same thing.
Correction, it was the 2012 Charlotte Bobcats that went 7-59 as one of their worst records in the NBA. And by the Bulldogs scoring only 27 points on offense so far throughout these 5 games that they lost. It really looks like they're both similar teams.
And that will do it for the game, yes.
There's still a minute 18 left.
Tavian Pirtle nails
As
it. It is 3rd and 10, ball on the 15.
Looks like they're not going to be running a play. As
looks like they're just going to let the clock run out.
And the Monarchs look like they're going to be taking the victory here.
Monarchs have won 3 straight after coming off an 0-3 start. They have won 3 straight games. They upset Lincoln Southeast a couple of weeks ago, completely demolished the Benson Bunnies, and now completely shut out the Burke Bulldogs 36-0.
As the last remaining seconds are up. And the Monarchs win a shutout at home, 36-0. And now they're going to be going 3-3, and the Burke Bulldogs go 0-6. They look crispy out there, like a crispy chicken sandwich at Wendy's. As so long from Papillion, Nebraska, from Foundation Field, my name is Armando Alvarez.
I'm Brody Carter.
And we'll see you at the next stream. Signing off.
What? Oh.